Hello beauties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bettina and I'm the makeup enthusiast. In today's video we are doing a little bit of a different video. Today's video is sponsored by Stylevana. So Stylevana is a website where you can get access to a bucket load of Asian skincare, makeup and fashiony bits. They have sent me some goodies to test out and try on camera for you today, and I also have been given a discount code for you guys to utilize. So if you use the code INF10ME, you can get 10 to 15% off site-wide on any of their bits and pieces. And without further ado, let's jump on into the video and see what goodies they sent me to try out. So they've sent me 5 bits and pieces. I'm going to use as much as I can on camera for you. Some of them it probably won't be possible because I've got like 2 products from the same category. So the first one here is the Logically Skin Aquatide Resurface Serum. There's not much information on this. It's all in Japanese from the looks of it. So this is the Cell Alarming Logic Aquatide 5004%, and this is a little 10ml bottle. Now I've never tried anything from this brand before, and this serum looks quite liquidy. Now I have freshly cleansed my face and it's kind of like a more of like an essence, I guess you could say. It's quite scented. It smells a bit like lavender, but I'm just going to press this into my skin. It doesn't feel uncomfortable on the skin or burny or tingly. It does leave my skin feeling like a little bit tacky. Yeah, I'm going to continue to give this a try and see if I like it. It is a resurface serum, but it appears to only be like 4%, which I like because recently I've tried one that is 20% and my skin had a little freak out. So I like the lower dosage. Then they've sent over 2 sheet masks, and you guys know how I feel about sheet masks, but I thought I'd give these a try anyway. This is the Jigott Vitamin Real Ampoule Mask, and I also have the FRUDIA Blueberry Hydrating Mask. So my skin's feeling a little bit like dehydrated at the moment, so I think I might go with the Blueberry Hydration Mask. I'll give this one a try. Now obviously the fact that they are a Korean skincare website, you can get bucket loads of sheet masks if you are a sheet mask fanatic, if you love sheet masks. I personally don't use a lot of sheet masks anymore. I use them if I have them in my stash. I still have a few in my stash, or if you know I get sent them, but other than that I personally don't buy them because I don't think that they are the best for the environment, because obviously they're single use, they're in foil packets, and it's like a one use and you throw it away kind of product. This is, oh, it's very cold. It's very, very cold. And then I don't like these 2-layer sheet masks because I can never get the top layer off. Oh, there we go. I got it. Okay. That felt like a bad scene out of a horror movie. This one feels really juicy on the skin. It doesn't feel like overly, you know, big. Doesn't feel too small. I feel like Goldilocks right now. Feels just right for my face size, and it's kind of like clinging to my skin, which I like. I hate when they start slipping down. And with sheet masks, I always like rub the serum on the back of my hands, and I do like some down my neck. And then if you are super keen, you can I probably wouldn't recommend putting the sheet mask back in the packet and reusing it, but any of the juice that's left in the packet, you can use it on, if you have any of those sheet masks that you can like make your own sheet mask with from Muji or Daiso. You can get them from Stylevana as well. They're like the little cotton sheet pads, and they come in like a compact press, and then you put the essence on top of them and they expand. You can use the leftover juice from your sheet mask for that purpose, or you can just like put it all over your face. But I always recommend putting some on the back of your hands, because you know, back of your hands always gets neglected. When you're driving the car, they get sun damage and all that jazz. And I always find, like, you know, that's why we seem to age the quickest, because of like driving and the sun damage. So I always recommend looking after the back of your hands. So I'm going to leave this on for probably 20 minutes and then I will be back. All right, I look like Jason. Let me do, oh gosh, that was cold. I'm just gonna go ahead and rub this in. If you are wanting to put makeup straight over, like a sheet mask, I would recommend taking like a tissue and just like dabbing off the excess. The other bits that I got from Stylevana are this little eyeshadow palette. So this is from CHICA and CHICO. This is the One Shot eyeshadow palette in Night Drink. I feel like these are my colors. So I'm going to do an eye look with this. And then I also got a lip tint. So we're gonna do a look with these two. So I'll do my eyes first and then I'll cut off camera, do my base, and then we'll come back and do the rest. But would you guys like some swatches of this? Because I'm kind of digging this color story. Here's the first three. They're not bad. I mean, not the best, but for just like an everyday eyeshadow. Not bad, not bad. Typically, because I find any kind of Asian beauty eyeshadows aren't ever really that pigmented, whereas these look pretty good. These look pretty decent. I'm keen. So I'm going to start off by priming my eyelids with my Hourglass Veil Primer. So I might try and use all 6 colors just to see what we can do. So I'm going to go in with this one first. And this color is called, this one's called Cointreau. This one here. And I'm going to use this, set my brow bone. And I like to use a color like this because it's like my skin tone color. I like to use a color like this similar to my skin tone. I know some people don't like to do this, but I like to do it especially when I have a eyeshadow primer that doesn't like completely blank out the colors on my eyelids. So I find that using a color the same as my skin tone helps block out the discoloration. So any like veining or anything I have under my eyes, because I have really pale skin, any like really blue veins show through. Now I'm going to go in with this color here, which I believe is Rose Wine, and I'm going to run this through my crease. Now I'm just letting you know right now, this is going to be a basic AF look. Like, it's gonna be a really brownie toned look, because that's what the colors in the palette look like. So it might have like a bit of a, you know, rosy tone to it, but it's gonna be a basic everyday look. And you know, I've been kind of loving looks like this lately. Okay, so I'm just blending this into my crease. So I deposit the most color first into my crease. So as always with eyeshadow, where you first place your brush is where you're going to get the most amount of color, especially if you are going straight in. Like if you're not using a soft hand and you're like slamming your brush into your eye, that's where you're going to get a huge amount of color build up. So I'm starting in my crease and then I'm blending it up towards my brow bone. And you can take this as high as you want. You can take this in whatever shape you like. It just depends on your eye shape. So for me, I prefer to bring it up just a little bit higher on the outer corner, because I have like this kind of meaty bit here on my eye, and I find that I have a big amount of like space here. So, and because my eyes, when I look forward, they're downturned just a little bit. So I just like to bring them up a little bit by bringing my shadow a little bit higher on the outer corner here. And I always look forward, so I always look like at you guys, or I look in my viewfinder quite a lot just to see if I'm liking how the shadow looks when I open my eyes. So I like to be able to see just a little bit of shadow up the top here when I open my eyes. So I always look forward, or you can look into your mirror. If you look straight forward into your mirror and you see like a little bit of shadow, or you don't like the shape of how the shadow is looking on the outer corner there, you can just go back in with a clean brush and just like blend around and play around with it a little bit. I should have said as well, I use the number 16 for the brow color just because I like to leave this brush semi-clean for like paler tones, just so I'm not like mixing it with dark colors and then I'm using it for my next eye look on a really light color. So I mainly keep this one for any shadows where I'm setting concealers or anything, or eyeshadow primers, anything like that. Then I used the Refa number 15 brush for my crease color. So now I'm going in with the Refa number 1, and I'm going in with the color Jack Rose. So this is like a creased brush, like a blending crease brush, and I'm running this through my crease just to darken up that color. And then I like to go in with quite a smallish brush. This is my Refa number 14. This is like a really tiny blending brush, and I like to go in with the darker color, so the color Coffee Cocktail, this one here, and I'm going to put this on my outer corner just to darken it up. And I like to do darker color on the outer corner. I just feel like it complements my eye shape, gives me a nice, you know, flattering look. You can also probably use this as like a smudge liner as well, I reckon. Like run it along your lash line when you finish your look and then smudge it out a bit. I think that would be really... I'm not loving this color as much as I've loved the other mattes so far, but it's definitely doing what I wanted it to do. So that was my Refa number 14. Now I'm going in with my Refa number 2 with the color here, and this is Red Eye. And I'm going to run this all over my lid. Oh, this looks so pretty. I love color. I will say I love playing with color and doing colorful eye looks, but like you can't go past like a really nice brown smoky eye. Like I dig it, I dig it. Okay, same brush. I'm going to go in with Grand Marnier. I have no idea what that word is. And this one's a bit more glittery, so I'm going to pop this on like the inner third of my lid over the color we just laid down, and we'll see how it is. We might have to use our finger or lay some glitter glue down. I'm just gonna go in with my finger and see if that helps. I hate using my finger for my eyeshadow, but sometimes you just gotta do it. Okay, that has definitely helped. Can you guys see that like little sparkle? That's my top eyes done. My top eyes, like I've got 2 sets of eyes. I think it looks really pretty without liner, so I'm gonna opt not for liner. I will say I do have, I don't know whether you guys can see, but I have a bit of fallout, and I think that's from the chunkier glitter that I used last. Probably because I used it with a brush, and it feels like the kind of texture that you need like a glitter glue, or you need your fingers for, otherwise you're going to get fallout. But we can fix that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my base makeup. We are back. Base makeup is done, eyebrows are done. I've got a little bit of lip balm going on to make my lips, you know, nice and soft and juicy for the lip product. Now for the exciting bit, I'm going to finish off my eyes, and then we're going to put our lip stain on. So for under my eyes, I'm really liking this look. I'm really liking this look. I'm gonna go in with my number 14 brush from Refa. I'm gonna go in with the color Jack Rose, this one. I'm gonna run this under my eyes. Now because this one is a little bit red and, you know, it looks a little bit pinkish, I'm going to go in with the color Coffee Cocktail as well. Tapping off the excess and just popping this like on the outer, I'd say third. I think I'm happy with that. And I'm just going to take my Refer number 3. This is like a really tiny pencil brush in with the glittery shade, which was Grand Marnier. This one here. And I'm just popping that on my inner corner. Alrighty, so this is the Chateau LABIOTTE wine tint in, I have no idea what color, I think it's RD01. Oh, Shiraz red. Oh gosh, this is going to be bright red for sure. So these are the ones that come in like the little wine bottles. They're super cute. Oh yeah, it's a bright red. So this is a lip tint. So I guess I'll see how this goes. It is very liquidy, the formula. That is the lip product on. It, I don't know. Let me give it a second to, you know, wear down a bit. This is the final look using all the products from Stylevana. Yes, we are going for a messy bun look today because I couldn't be bothered to brush my hair. I want to say this eyeshadow palette, I am digging it. I am seriously digging it. I am loving this look. Oh, we have a little bit of mascara transfer. Not to worry, we can get rid of that. I love this little eyeshadow palette. Who would have thought? And they're actually really nicely pigmented for like a Korean brand. Like I said, traditionally their eyeshadows are more on the sheerer side and they're not as pigmented, but this is really nice. So CHICO, I recommend this eyeshadow palette, the One Shot Eye palette in Night Drink. Really nice. I love how this look turned out. The lip product, I mean, I don't love it, don't hate it. It is like more on the comfortable side because it is like a stain and it doesn't appear to be wearing off, which I like, but it does seem to be, I feel like it's kind of patching. It's going a little bit patchy, but that's all right. And I feel like with this eye look, like a bit more of a deeper red would have gone perfectly, but not to worry. That's my little haul and my little play around with my goodies from Stylevana. As I said, if you do want to purchase anything from Stylevana, you can use my code, which is INF10ME, and that will get you 10 to 15% off the website. I did want to quickly mention, because I did specifically ask for you guys, so they do offer free shipping to Australia on purchases over 55 Australian dollars, and on their website they do also have the option to display in a number of different currencies. So you can display in Canadian dollars, euros, British pounds, US dollars, or Australian dollars, which I really, really like. So that way you are knowing like what the real price is. Like everything will display in your local currency if you are one of those currencies. And just to list off a few well-known brands that they stock. So they have brands like Innisfree, Can Make, Etude House, 3CE. They have CosRx, lots and lots of different brands. Like they have like hundreds of brands, hundreds of really well-known Korean skincare brands. So if you are wanting to try any skincare bits or anything like that, you can definitely check out Stylevana. And as I said, free shipping to Australia on orders over 55 Australian dollars. Once again, thank you for Stylevana sponsoring this video and sending me these goodies to try out. If you did want to purchase anything through Stylevana, I will leave a link down below to their website as well as my little coupon code. And if you want to get a discount, by all means, it is totally optional. You don't have to use it. I will earn a small commission if you do use that discount code. So to be full and frank with you, if you do use it, I earn a commission, but obviously you do also get a discount through that link as well. If you did enjoy this little playing around with a few bits and pieces from Korean skincare brands and beauty brands, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up. If you're new around here and you haven't already, I hope you would consider subscribing down below, and you can also join the membership down below as well. All the details are there if you hit the join button. If you have ever purchased anything from Stylevana, or if you have a favorite Korean skincare brand or a favorite Korean skincare product, please let us know down in the comments box so we can all start a list of things that we want to trial from Stylevana. That's it for this video, beauties. I hope that you are having an absolutely fantastic day. I hope that you are staying safe and healthy and looking after yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, beautiful.